Alright guys, good morning. Welcome to another daily analysis of the Alpha DAD. So let's start checking the economic calendar. Yesterday we had 2 hours Euro GBP that didn't go as expected. It was a straight. Let's go over those quickly. Euro GBP. We set the order here, it went straight to our stop loss. The mat didn't hold and actually didn't hold in the entire rest of the day, so it's okay. That's why we have stop losses. And the euro in CD holding strength. No, this wasn't the trade. The trade was euro in CD. Was this a trade? No, it was this one here. It was this. This was the trade, yesterday's trade. We got into this demand zone. And it was refined to this little here. And we went straight to the TP. Then it melted all day long. So it was a good job. We respected our strategy and it paid off. Now let's go to the economic calendar. Today we have, well, this is specifically from Spain, so I wouldn't give that much importance, even that it says high. But here, 4 p.m. we have CV consumer confidence and job openings. In the States, that can generate certain volatility. So, but by that time, for sure, we are already out of the markets. Let's go now to, let's put it here first. Put it here. 4 p.m. US consumer confidence and job. Alright, now let's go to heat maps. Alright, so it looks like we have a winner, right? What do you see, guys? What do you see? JPY, clearly, right? JPY is all across green against all across the other currencies. And the Aussie, we could say, is also, because it's only red against the JPY. So let's say JPY and Aussie. And for the weakest, the pound, clearly the pound. Up. So now let's go to the no, let's go to SMT. No. Right. What do we have here? Let's go to the 4 hour just to check. Okay, pretty bullish, right? But we're currently in a supply zone, right? So in a supply zone, so it wouldn't be rare for the dollar to do a pullback, right? Something like this. To then maybe continue out going high. Yeah, I totally see it coming to this level. Alright, so let's clean this chart a little bit. Too messy. There we go. Now let's go for the 1 hour. Let's see what do we have here. Yeah, oh look. We have a clear level. And this one too. So we can use it together or use straight the further one, right? It depends on how much risk reward we want to have. But yeah, so the main thing here is that we are in the hourly, right? And we're expecting for it to retrace. We don't have news until 4 p.m. so it will be very, very probable that we see this move, right? So let's go to order flow. Expecting bearishness during London session. Okay. Now let's see. Let's go for the tradable, right? With the strength differential, right? All right. So we need JPY. JPY is going to be on one side, right? And on the other one, what we could expect to look for? GBP. So let's go to the beast. I don't know if you know, but GJ, GBPJPY is called the beast because it used to move so much and so violent. But it hasn't happened. So as we can see, this is COT, right? This is a longer term. You'll eventually learn about that. But you see, we have the net change of non-commercials on GBP is minus 28,000, and on JPY is plus 3,000. So in the short term, we are shorting the GBP and long in the JPY. So what are we looking here? We are looking for a quality supply. So right, okay. This one could be right. What do you think about this? This is the 4 hours, so we have to refine it. Let's go to the 1 hour. It looks actually really good. Really good. Really, really good. But it's up here, right? It's not even above Asian station, so okay. Let's put it here. I like it. It's covered by the higher time frame. By the way, you need to understand and check market structure, right? This is some kind of consolidation, but we are in fact in lower lows, right? Lower highs, lower lows. There's the same, but there we go here. Then we have a little bit of consolidation. Here it broke down again. So we could expect this to go here, right? So this demand zone. Let's put this bearish. All right. So we're gonna target this demand. Let's put it right here. Look at this. Oh, 3.6 hours. That's actually pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. So we move stop loss there and take profit right here. Right. 285 now, I think it was the other one. Let's go back to the 4 hour. In this case, guys, that the trade is going to last a little bit longer. You have two options. You can actively manage it, right? And what I mean by that is that you are paying attention to how supply and demand zones keep evolving, and you trade your stop loss above the new supply zones, or you just move your stop loss to break even when you reach 1 hour or 1.5 hour. That's up to you. But why I do recommend for adjusting your stop loss is because as we are expecting a large move, in the middle we could have any other factors that could change the market environment, specifically for this pair, and we could be in profit and suddenly, boom, we're out of the trade in a loss. So we don't want to be in profit and suddenly get taken out of our trade in a loss. And there are two main reasons for that. One is the psychological part. It breaks you down. It does much more damage than a trade that went straight to our stop loss, because you start asking yourself, oh, I have this profit and I let that go and now I'm suddenly in a loss. So we don't give room for that. And on the other side is because we need to protect our capital, right? We're here to make money. We are not here to gamble, and we're not here to be passive against losses. So in this case, only in this case, that we are aiming for a 4 hour target, right? That it means that it can take up to 8, 12 hours and even more to reach it. I suggest you to actively manage it. Okay, I will. Or you can take partials. That's the other thing. You can take partials at 2 hours, and then I will leave the rest with the stop loss at break even too. So I don't see any other trade beside this one. Let me check here again. Okay, let's check AUDJPY, but I don't like AUDJPY. They're too close related. So AUDJPY, let's go. I don't even have an idea. In fact, I'm liking it. Look at this. In the 4 hour, this must look like a head and shoulder pattern, and it looks like it. Yes. You see, something like this, something like this, and something like this. So we have the we have the head and the shoulders. So yeah, we could expect a move down to here. So I'm gonna set a trade this here too. Yeah, definitely. Okay. And if we have the AUD strong short and weak long, and in the short term, short and long. So we're covered by that. Let's go to the 1 hour. And let's go to 15 minutes. Let's see if we... Should we take this one? Just to be, let me see. Let's go to the 1 hour. So, yep, I'm gonna take this one because we had some, and this is gonna be a beautiful one, man. Beautiful one. If it gets triggered, it's gonna be beautiful. I'm seeing the 4 hour again. I'm expecting this to do this, right? So, all the way down here. So it's a 3.71 R. Okay, let's leave it there. I don't know. Let's go to the 1 hour. Yeah, this could be easily be taken as a QM, right? Obviously here. Here. So yes, I'm definitely moving this here. I'm gonna leave it there. Let's play the QM, okay? Let's play the QM, okay. Okay, let's go. So now we're gonna go to the 4 hour, and this one is gonna be right here. Okay guys, these are the trades. 3.51 hours. That's gonna take some time to get there. Let's put this in here. Aussie dollar, Japanese yen. To be honest, I want to make it like something like this. I don't want to leave that much room. I don't want to make it so long. Okay, the target is the 4 hour target, that's for sure. But yeah, let's put it here. I definitely don't see it going that far up. So we're 23 pips away. Let's do that. Yeah. Yeah. That one looks good. Okay, let's go to. Okay. AUDJPY order. You have the, let me show you the prices, okay? Entry price 96.99, stop loss 97.18, you can round it in 19, and take profit 96.13, all right? Perfect. Now let's go back to GJ. GJ, we had this one, right? Okay, this one looks beautiful. Looks absolutely beautiful. Hope we get trigger. Hopefully we're gonna get trigger. Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna put it on the here. Sorry. So there we have the values. It's a short position. The entry price is 198.319. Stop loss 198.52. Take profit 197.44. Beast of a trade, 4.26 hours. And let me tell you something, guys. If you see GBPJPY. All right. So let me tell you something, guys. Let me first show you the economic calendar. Let's filter. I don't know why we're seeing the low here. Filter on a medium. Okay, there we go. Easier to see, right? Now we go for tomorrow. Look at this. Look at tomorrow. Look at this, guys. This is a ton of red carpet news. So red impact news. So why am I showing you this? Because this means volatility and manipulation, right? That sets the market as a low probability market. So why would we even bother to trade low probabilities, right? Look at this. Wow. Look at this. Woohoo! Amazing. So, hopefully, we're gonna get triggered in one of those trades. We're gonna get those 4 hours, and we're gonna be done for the week. Okay, that 26 hours on one, for that 64 hours on the other one. Totally of almost 9 hours in between the two. If both play out, it would be perfect. It would be like the perfect closure to the week. Else, if we have only one, or even if we don't have, if none of the two are successful, we're not going to be trading the next 3 days, right? It just doesn't make sense. Actually, yeah, it's a low probability scenario. Of course, we're going to go over all the market, and we're going to see if there are actually some very clear opportunity. Else, we're not taking any more trades. All right, guys, that's everything for today. If you want to make any questions or something, okay, I'm going to read 3 questions, all right? How do you determine which supplier demand zone is most likely to hold? Stephen. Okay, Stephen, so that's a great question. I assume that you already went through the course, so let me go over really quick on it. Let me hide all indicators. I'm going to give you a clear example on GJ, but I'm going to refer concepts that you should already have, right? The concepts are freshness, the origin of the move, time frame alignment, right, and confluence. Freshness is that the level hasn't been touched. For example, here, this is a fresh level, hasn't been touched yet, right, by any form of price. Then we go over for the origin of the move. Where is this coming from? Is this coming from another level? For example, if you see this move, right? Let me point this to. Okay, let's see this move, right? This is a supply zone. But where does this come from? Does this come from itself or from a previous supply area, right? So this is non-original. But this one, right? This one is a drop-based drop. So it's not. It has no. It's not getting to a supply area in order to create it. So it is original, all right? Time frame alignment. What I mean with time frame alignment is that the zone in the 15-minute time frame should be covered by a 1 hour or 4 hour that for intraday trading are the higher time frames, right? So if you see in the 4 hour we have a drop-based drop, a clear drop-based drop. So it is covered by the higher time frame. So it's a good quality area. And the matters of the confluences that I said is the more time frames confluence on the zone, the stronger it is, right? So if you go to the 1 hour, you have the zone is present. 2 hours, the zone is present. 4 hours, the zone is present. 6 hours, the zone is, yes, it is present, right? But it would be a little bit bigger. It would be from here up to here. 12 hours, the sun is gone, right? But why it is gone? Because it's a, sorry guys, it's a lower time frame zone, right? Lower time frame, but it got all the way up until the 6 hours. So it's a really good zone. This trade would have all the potential to be a great trade. What else? Okay, another question. Andreas, how do you adjust your strategy during high impact news event? Basically, I try to avoid it a couple of hours before and a couple of hours later. In this case that we have so many news, right? Look at this. This is absurd. This is like way out of the curve. I consider avoiding the entire day of trading, because there's so much manipulation, so much fixings of prices that you're simply not aware, and they play against you. So yeah, it makes no sense. It's just giving money back to the market. And the last question. Let me see. Jonas, when you say higher time frame trend alignment, how exactly do you define? Okay, I already answered that. Just to wrap it up, simple. For intraday, H1, H4 are the higher time frames. M15 and M5, you can refine them to M15 and M5, but higher time frames you can consider H1 and H4. Period. Of course, you have to bear in mind the market structure in the higher time frame 4 hour, and the daily is also good to have a perception of it, but for the moment it's not like you get it. With time, it's like you pick it up. All right, guys, that's it for today. Let's go over again with the trades. GJ 198 short, 198.31. Stop loss 198 and 52. Take profit at, let me put it this way. Stop level 152, take profit at 197 and 44. Okay, and the other was the AUDJPY. The AUDJPY we have short at 96.99, Stop loss at 97.18, take profit at 96.13. Okay, guys, that's it for today. We have all here. Remember to follow the process. Remember to respect your rules. Don't overtrade, and hopefully it's gonna be a really profitable week. Stay safe and be an alpha always.